series of video blogs on Sean's gardening adventures. I'm Sean V. Durkin, and I would like to share with you my gardening adventures, starting small but progressing to a lot of interesting different things, and I hope to share my tips and tricks with you. So let's start with what we have to play with. Over here is going to be my target garden area. So I have dug the grass up, and it's probably a little bit more than a metre by a metre squared. And what we're going to grow in here is strawberries. So let's begin with what we've purchased. And if you have a look over here, we have 6 potted seedlings. There are 5 strawberries and 1 raspberry. I don't know why I got the raspberry, just the element of chaos. Blood for the blood god. So let's see on prices. Strawberry seedlings were $5.36. Raspberry, I think, oh my goodness, $13.15. Oh, it's a bit too much. We also have 50 litres of garden soil, and I'm probably not going to use any fertiliser, not sure about that. We have sugarcane mulch over here. This will be a substitute for straw, and it will be used to keep the insects off the fruit. We have a very cheap hedging over here. This was $5. So getting back to prices, the sugarcane mulch $12.81. The garden soil, each bag was $3.75. Also bought is very cheap tool here, $10. This because my soil here is very hard, and I believe the strawberries, they need a bit of compost and loose soil.
And that's where this comes in as well.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I really needed it, but you know, my wife's always telling me that she loves a good fork, so decided to get one. So the next step is we're going to transplant the seedlings.
Woo!
Cut in the soil.
Why do we need to do this?
Soil needs to be aerated so that it has good drainage. This garden.
So right now you're what?
I'm just aerating the soil.
Aerating.
It is quite hard. Oh, we get there. Yeah, sometimes a bit clay too. So that's not the best. That is a bit of a worry.
How do you know if that's clay?
Oh, you look at it. It's obvious. That's clay. That's clay.
Hard work. Looks like it's getting well. Introducing our compost pile. So Dad started this pile that we used for all our rubbish in gardening and our fruit peels. And so in about a year, Dad's going to take the bottom layer out and sprinkle it across the backyard, so it acts like fertilizer. And then in about another year, it will go again. That top layer will become the bottom layer, and we'll keep sprinkling it like fertilizer.
Yep, I'm definitely going to use 50 litres. Second packet.
Done? Now what are you doing? Spreading it out?
Spreading this out.
So it's nice and even. Luscious soil. Dad, are there worms in that?
I hope so. Worms are very good for a garden.
Because they make tunnels. So,
Into the
Let's
hand
start
spade next.
alright. Okay, Dad's now up to his first strawberry. Into the garden patch.
Let's work out positioning.
You've got 5, so yeah, one in the middle and one on each corner.
Put the raspberry in the middle.
Lucky raspberry. Okay.
So now the planting is finished, and this is the final result. Just to explain a few things to you. Here we have sugarcane mulch. It's a substitute for straw. You might prefer to use straw. It's just where I live. The purpose of the sugarcane mulch, it prevents slugs and snails from eating the fruit. May also defend against other bugs like aphids, etc. And it also suppresses the weeds. So next you'll notice this fence over here, which is on the perimeter of my garden. So the purpose there is also to prevent insects from attacking the garden, but also stops the grass from growing into it, etc., or weeds growing in, and it also has an aesthetic quality. Looking at it now, I actually regret using this fence. In hindsight, I think it would have been better to have bricks. But anyway, and what's this? This is a hula hoop. I wonder if you can guess why I got a hula hoop on the garden. Well, here's a clue in that direction.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, that's back to here. That's our diggy dog, Toby, and I call him a diggy dog because he likes to dig, and he likes to dig in gardens, which is a bit of a problem for me if I want to have a garden, and I don't want to chain him up or anything like that. But he is definitely scared of hula hoops. Yeah? You don't believe? Let me show you something. Toby. Yeah. Hula hoop on the garden, and the dog won't dig there.